Greetings, civilized creatures, and welcome to an in-depth guide on the quantum entanglement technique slash glitch for the expendable anti-tank. So you might be aware of this glitch where you can snap the other round of anti-tank by aiming down sight after you having the arm glitch. But what if I tell you that you can stack them up indefinitely throughout the mission? And by using this method that I'll show you in this video, you'll be able to do that consistently. Let's just call down the stratagems here.
Sending down equipment package.
That.
Deploying support weapon.
So the main method or procedure that we're gonna use to stack up the anti-tank glitch is what I call primary picking, which is while you are having picked up your anti-tank, you switch to your primary and you pick up twice. And when you aim down sight twice, preferably, it will snap onto your position. Okay, that's the main method that we're gonna use. Then we can switch to primary weapon again and do whatever you would. The way that I just showed you is to put the stack in order, meaning the first weapon you drop down onto the ground, and when you do the primary pickup, that one on the ground would be the one that added to the stack as the first one. So right now, if we want to add in another set of stratagem,
Sending down support weapon.
what we will do is the same method, which is drop down the one that you are gonna add to the stack first, which is this one by order, because these one are the new ones that just spawn into the map that could break the glitch if you don't put it in order sometimes. So first you pick the one up, switch to primary, here comes our patrol, and then you pick up twice, make the arm glitch, then you aim down sight twice and you check, you will see that all of these anti-tank are there. You can even be in combat or whatever in between, it shouldn't matter. Or I could even have the bug breach. But one thing you don't want to do is to deal damage. Now whenever you do the aim down sight, which I would call throughout this guide, is to call the snap. You always call the snap using your EAT to prevent the glitch from breaking. If you have tried to use this method before, you see that this glitch breaks a lot. To add in more to the stack, you drop your current one, which is the one that's not glitched. This one you can use to call in the snap. This one is not glitched. So this one you drop would be the next one to add into the stack. You pick up the next weapon, then you use primary pick. Switch to primary, pick up twice, and aim down sight twice. I also call this the double slit experiment because you can aim down sight only once and have it work, but sometimes that's not the case. So I find that you can yield best result by aiming down sight twice when you're adding the stack. So right now you will see that the glitch is working. Whenever we aim down sight, it will be snap onto us. Let's add the third stratagem just to show you the consistency of this method, and then we will use one of the anti-tank to destroy that broadcast tower. To add to the stack, you can, if you are not sure, you can just snap the stack that you have onto you first, just to be safe. You drop your existing weapon, pick up new one, and do the primary pick. Snap twice. Now you see that it breaks, right? That's how the glitch breaks. It will just go off somewhere onto the horizon. The way you fix that is you turn around or reposition or whatever, you redo that again to fix that. That's why we would have to check every time that we stack up the glitch, because it can result in the gun going off in the horizon, if you will. Now we can add more to the stack. Again, primary pickup and aim down sight. Right. Just to make sure you can do it twice or whatever. Now it works. You can test it by moving somewhere else and just aim down sight. But do not shoot the anti-tank from the aim down sight position, because it could also result in a glitch breaking. Now we have used the one that we have. We can even pick up the other one. But since we already have the glitched out weapon in our hand, we cannot use this weapon to call in the snap. So instead, in order to have the new stack, in order to have the new reserve adding to the stack, what you will do is you repeat the first process to add to the stack. Right. So as I told you that do not use the glitch weapon to call in the stack, this one is not glitched, so you can use this one to call in the stack without any problem. Let me just get rid of these guys first. They're kind of annoying. And also try not to be in combat while you are doing the glitch, because that could break it. So we have our first one that we want to add to the stack. We drop it, pick the second one, we do the same thing, primary pickup. And as you can see here, sometimes the first time you snap, it's just like the quantum experiment. So if you look, it might be there, and if you don't look, and when you look again, it might not even be there anymore. But now we have successfully added our next stack after we have used up some of the reserves. I can show you here that it's still working. Now it was there, and with the power of quantum mechanics and the particle entanglement, now it's here. It's pretty mind-blowing once you can get it down, but there's a downside to this. So you cannot aim down sight with any weapon.
There's something here.
All right, that's what's wrong with the technique. And here comes our iron storm. We can wrap this up and end the video after I extract, but what's this? When did I? Oh my god, okay, doesn't matter. I accidentally pick up the autocannon. With that, it should not matter, because the one that I'm holding now is not the one that glitched out, so I can use that to call in the snap without having a problem. Now let's talk about the restrictions. That means the don'ts. So the don't would be, first, don't use the glitch weapon to call in the snap. You can use any other weapon, even your primary, I believe. to call in your snap. And 2, do not deal any form of AoE damage to the stack, or else you would just physically actually blow them up. By blowing them up, it would just get lost to a random coordinates into the horizon. Now just to wrap this, we can use this one. We have this one. We don't have to actually use this one, but for the sake of the experiment, I would just use up that one. And before we can snap again,
Deploying support weapon.
I'm not sure if snapping with the primary is safe anymore, but let's try it. So we don't add the stack, we don't re-add the glitch weapon into the stack, but we can add the new weapon into the stack per se. So here's the new weapon. Pick it up, drop the first one down, kill that guy. We pick the second one. Now we primarily pick to add this first one into the stack. Yep, it works. So now they all snap to here, and this weapon that I'm holding is the one that is not glitched out, so it can use to call in the snap. So now we are gonna call in the extraction and use up our reserves that we have in our imaginative pocket. This way you see in practice how to use this technique. Ignore that thing is the autocannon, it's not the EAT. Let's call down extraction shuttle.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Here's some bugs. Just shoot them.
Deploying support weapon.
Volcano breach. Don't care. I have unlimited amount of EAT. Actually limited. You're not spawning any more than you have called in. Actually, it's kind of not cheating. It's just a glitching technique, you know. So the best practical way to use it is just to have your reserve stack up as you go, but then only add it when you need it to. Yeah, snapping with any primary weapon is not gonna break the glitch as long as you have an unbroken glitch. So the thing is, the downside to this is you cannot aim downside. That's one. And the second is, if you have got the glitch broken, it would be so annoying throughout the match. You can, like, every time you aim downside, there could be an EAT here and here and here. So, like splitting around throughout the whole map. That's the downside of its technique if you cannot do it consistently. So how long? 20 seconds? Yeah, we can just add more to the stack just to check. Oh, the stack is all gone. Yeah, we've used up our stack. So we could just do the same trick here to snap, primary and double pickup, double slit, everything. You see how this glitch. So as long as you still have your arm glitch, if you check and it's still glitched out, you redo that again. You redo the snap again until it snaps onto your position, and that's when you have the glitch working. Now it snaps on you onto your position. And that's how you do the anti-tank glitch consistently. Thank you all for coming and watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.
Extraction complete.